Hello everybody, this is Guiding Halo, and this is going to be your reading for your daily hope for September 19th. So let's see what's going on for you guys. I hope everything is going well for you and that this message finds you happy, that this message finds you searching for all the right answers, finds you losing resistance to all of the things that you cannot control, finding you sitting in faith and trusting the divine to bring all things that are not in your jurisdiction to worry about to the fruition that best serves the purposes to why you're here. All right, let's find out what's happening. What does Spirit want you to know today? What can we get to give us hope forward on our path? Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. All right. So this could be about any person you love. And in fact, this could be about lavishing the one you love, such as yourself, with love and compassion and romance. Treating yourself as the divine sees you in kindness, honoring the divine masculine, divine feminine within you. This could also be about, in doing that, is in showing, oh, we got two cards here. In doing so, actually shows the one that you love how much you love them, because it brings balance. It shows the one you love perhaps how to love themselves. Perhaps even if it's difficult for them, it still shows them how to love themselves. Spend some time after you have lavished yourself to lavish others in the love and abundance that you yourself seek, because what happens when you do that is you bring more love to yourself. All right. Wisdom of the hidden realms. What do you have to say about this situation? Spirit would like us to take into consideration today. The spiral dancer, circuitous route, perception. Everything is about how you perceive it to be. You could be in the exact same situation and two people can perceive it 100% differently on opposite sides of the fence. Isn't that amazing? That's how unique and beautiful we all are. All right. Postcard from Spirit, please, right there. Okay. So we have the Ace of Summer. So this is the Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love, the beginning of new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So someone's coming into understanding perhaps, or is about to, in a type of relationship in some way where there's romance, there's kindness, there's gentleness, and perhaps this, I'm getting in part really, is about the love languages that we speak when we are here with somebody. And perhaps the love languages that we speak maybe a wee bit different than how the divine speaks of the exact same love. They view it differently than we view it. I'm not talking about the person that you love. I'm talking about the word love, the action of love that we show people. They view that differently than we view it, perhaps. So open your heart to love, the beginning of new intimate relationships, the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So somebody here is up in their head about which way to go. You feel isolated. You feel alone. You feel like what you're trying to manifest is in some way, if you move forward or move from your spot you're in, is going to sever things or hurt you. It's going to cut you in some way. But yet if you don't move and take the hit or get cut or take the risk, you'll never get out of the prison that you find yourself in mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. Even physically, absolutely. And definitely in this emotional or spiritual prison of not understanding perhaps the way the divine views you in love. Perhaps this is a new psychic or spiritual epiphany about how the divine truly, look at this people as romance, lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. We have two people dancing almost like they're in spiral together. Isn't that interesting in that card? And it's beautiful. They're flowing, and the energy of the card is movement, like in a circle, spiraling together in perfect movement. The energy in this card has spiral movement. It's the wands being moved and the bird flying fluidly. The energy in this card is everything vibrating. It's intense and it's vibrating at like light force, but it stays there. There's no movement, it just stays there. It's like beautiful, brilliant light, beautiful brilliance that could be brought out. But what holds you there are the confines that you feel if you step out of, you will actually drown in what's past the confines that you have put yourself in. The Spiral Dancer, Circuitous Route Perception, card number 5. This is a card of change in perception. This is also a card of commitment to, look at this spiral as well. It's also a card of commitment to a growth process. It's card number 5 is many different cards in the tarot deck, but it's also the card of the Hierophant, which is spiritual commitment, and the path and the trajectory that you take in this journey of fluidity in love, in romance, in how the divine sees you, in how you see you. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. So somebody here who's all up in their head about a relationship, that a new person enters your life, or you have a new way of seeing love with the divine. You have a new way of seeing what romance truly is and what it means to spiral dance with people and with the divine through a circuitous route. I mean, it's life-changing when you realize how intently the divine has your well-being at heart and at mind through everything we're going through. Let's read this, the Spiral Dancer, card number 5. The spiral dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backwards, but rather around and up. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Make sure to let others know that you are open. Always remember that relationships are mirrors and will show you the past, the present, and the potential future. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share, even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions. All the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The spiral dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight. It seems as if you're getting caught out of breath, going in the wrong direction. Sometimes you're so busy dancing to your own tune that you find yourself out of step with everyone else. So this is the challenger position. Perhaps now is the time to regroup, sit down, and rest for a while until the rhythm calls you to the dance again. The spiral dancers is a gentle one, so be still and know that you're always loved. If your question is about a relationship, don't be too assertive now. This is the time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead and show his or her true nature to you. At the same time, be careful of being manipulated. You will know the truth about your situation clearly if you sit this dance out and observe. Let's get an angel advice for this situation here. What is the best advice we can get from the angels about what is going on here in someone's life, about what spirit is trying to teach them, about what can give them hope in the process forward? What can give them hope? I think the biggest thing out of all of this that gives me hope is that we are not alone in this. We are not alone at all. And a lot, you know, that saying, which I really don't like because I think it's such a backhanded way of saying suck it up. No, I'm not going to take that one. I'm just going to keep shuffling. Yeah, when I said backhanded way of suck it up, it's the card of take care of yourself, have a sea salt bath. Whenever we take care of yourself, everybody benefits. So suck it up. Time to love yourself. Time to take care of yourself, the divine says. So the biggest thing I get out of this is understanding that when someone comes back into your life, if that's the case, it's not that you are going back. It's not even that you are revisiting. It is that you are circling and spiraling upwards and coming across this thing again to understand it from a higher perspective and a better perception than you did last time. Why? Because you yourself, my friends, have raised your conscious awareness of what's actually going on. You've learned since then. You understand better since then. And when this is, you're going around in a circular spiral upwards to high vibrational energy, when you're doing that, you actually come across things again. Right? It's just like the planets. The planets in astrology all at some point in time come around and meet each other again at the exact same place. Do they not? I'm guessing they do. I'm not an astrologer, but it makes sense to me, right? So if that's the case, and the spiral dancer is a circuitous route, and it's all about perception, it's not that you are going backwards or straight forward, because time is truly not linear. So if you are spiraling upwards, it makes sense that just as the planets go around the sky and they go around the sun and they all come into contact with each other at different times, and we have these energies we deal with at different times, we come at it from a different perception because we've reached a different level of spiritual growth, of psychic insights about our understanding. So when we are going in this circuitous route, this spiral upwards, my friends, when we are doing this, and the same energy, this, whether it's same person or not, the same energy comes into your life, is so that you can have an understanding in a deeper way of what actually transpired, and now that you have a higher level of awareness and understanding, then you can actually understand deeper and further, more into your soul, what the lesson was to learn through that situation. I hope that makes sense to everybody. All right, let's oh well, we have one here flipped. Look at that. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So this is just the divine yet again saying, I've got you. Anyone that comes back into your life is not them coming back into your life. It's not even them coming back around. It's you coming to the situation because you're in a circular spiral upwards of growth and trajectory. It's you coming into the circumstance and the situation again as a higher level of your soul so that you can deal with it from a higher level of understanding. I hope that makes sense. You all take care and have a great day. Blessings.